Tails! Tails! Huh. Where is Tails? Oh, hey! You guys. How's it going? Have you maybe seen Tails or Sonic or... Do you have any idea what's going on at all, or... Like, if you don't know what's going on, then I can just leave. I can just go, because... You know, I'm not gonna waste your time if nobody knows anything to update anything on, but... Thanks, Terrio's shadow android. Tails went through the portal with Sonic. Okay, yeah, that sounds like something that could happen. Thanks, Mighty. So Tails is in bad guy world, basically. Like, it's a whole world of bad guys. He's in bad guy world. I mean, if anybody's gonna... If I've met anybody who can get out of a scrape like this, it's probably Sonic and Tails, but... This just seems like a whole big mess. So, I guess there's really nothing left to do here, but... Huh. So, how's everybody holding up after the whole aliens invading thing? They're all gone now for the most part. I think there's some stragglers who got abandoned. Thanks, Terrio's shadow android. Also, Jamerl is home. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I know this. I know this one. Hold on, don't tell me. Don't tell me, I know this. I know who that is. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't even tell me. Okay, don't even tell me. I know this. I know this. Don't even tell me. Okay, don't even tell me. I know this one. Black Arms Knuckles, you have got to be kidding me! Hey, Nux, I'm from the timeline where Black Doom and Gerald used Echidna DNA instead of Hedgehog to make me. Well, then that's Knuckles Shadow, not... Or Shadow Knuckles, or some fucking shit. Gerald also stole the Master Emerald and used it to power the Ark and experiment on me. My project name was Crimson Dawn, but I always thought that was stupid. Maria named me Knuckles, P.S. you look badass. A hell of a lot more badass than you. What, are you some test tube version of me? Yeah, no. You would think I'm cool. 'Cause you're not cool at all. I'm natural. 100% natty. For life. 100% natty on being alive. God, the space stuff is weird shit, man. So, Sonic's out there in space again. Well, you know, he'll be back. He'll be back. He always comes back. Sonic will be back. Uganda Knuckles, you again! Do you know the way? I know the way to kick your ass! You know what, Uganda Knuckles? That's it! That's it, Uganda Knuckles! I'm gonna find you! I got my energy back! That's it! I'm gonna go find Uganda Knuckles! I'm tired of this shit! These other Knuckleses are getting it! I'm gonna try and find you! Hello? Oh, okay. Jumping through that last portal has just been... Okay, that was a little disorienting. Thanks, Mona. Hey, guys. Been clearing streets so people and supplies can get to the hospital. Remind me to never backtalk Doc Neo. He's really scary when he's mad. Have you seen Miss Dawn or Miss Amy? I haven't seen them in a few days now. Well, thankfully, I think I'm the only person here. Other than Shadow and his alien homie. I just gotta figure out where to go. It's like a little planet. Thanks, Dark Spyro. Also, Sonic Tails followed you through the portal. Okay, well, I guess I'm also looking for Tails now. Just gotta go find Tails. Hopefully he's okay. Hey, little guy, how's it going? You're, that little thing that Shadow had with him. Gonna take that as a yes. I don't know what you're saying, but... Listen, maybe you can help me. I need to find Tails, and I need to find the Chaos Emeralds, and I need to find Shadow, and I need to find Shadow's alien bro. And also stop the aliens. And also find whatever stuff they have that lets them, like, make portals. Yeah, it's a huge list, right? I've got a lot of stuff going on. Can you help me? Please? Please? Okay. So, where are you going? Hey, little guy, where are you going? Little guy? Hey, I don't think you'd know your way around here, but maybe following you is the best shot I've got. Maybe you can help me find Tails. So, left or right, little buddy? Hey, thanks, Elliot. Sonic letting you know that Sonya and Chuck are okay. Okay, well that's some good news, at least. Come on, little guy. Lead the way. Okay. Let's just see where this goes. Hey, thanks, Tomnik. Follow the rut, Sonic, he's the goat. Thanks, Terio's Shadow Android. Head pats for Runt, best little nephew. Okay, well, you know what? If you guys trust him, then I might as well give it a shot. Ah! Now this is something interesting.
Oh, hey, you guys. I did not. I cannot honestly say that I expected to see you guys here, but you know what? This is good. This is good, because, listen, I have a little handheld, and I've been following some weird energy readings, and I think I found the whatever is making these celestial slips. This whole section of this place has just been ripped out of some other ship or something and just kind of like thrown in here. It does not look like it's in its original place. Thanks, True Hero. Tails, are you okay? Honestly, I'm kind of doing better than I thought I'd be doing, actually. I think all of you guys back on Earth must have put a real dent in how many aliens there are back here, because it does not seem like that densely populated right now. Thanks, the Amy update with Irish the Hedgehog. Amy's gone from anger straight into her bargaining phase of grief. She keeps asking what if questions. What if she didn't push Sonic to plan Big's bachelor party? What if she went with him? What could she have done differently? I keep telling her Sonic's alive, but Amy fears the worst. Still, Neo says to trust the process. Listen, if Amy thinks that this whole situation is gonna take Sonic out, then I don't think she knows him very well, because, like, this is kind of a day at the office. An especially eventful and high-stakes day at the office, but Sonic gets through this stuff. Thanks, Tails, special admirer. I'll be waiting for your return, my Tailsy Walesy. And that might be a reason to not go back. Thanks, Elliot Wilbur. You really need to reevaluate your life choices, bro. Well, listen, Tina stalking me was not a life choice. I didn't choose that. Nobody chooses to get stalked. That's not even how that works. I didn't choose to get stalked. It's literally just something that happened to me. I can't exactly imagine why, but that's what happened. Now listen, I think for as long as it's calm around here, this must be what's creating these celestial slips. I need to investigate this thing.
Okay, listen, Runt, I think that's what we call you. You're kind of leading me in circles, so I'm starting to think that maybe you're not the best navigator. Should I give you, like, one last chance? Fine, let's give you one last chance. Let's see if you can navigate for me.
Oh, hey, thanks, Professor Neo. Tails, do you have any idea what's going on? One moment I was fighting the Black Arms as the last line of defense to the hospital. Next thing I know, they're all gone. What is happening right now? They retreated. I think they must have gotten all the Chaos Emeralds, so they went back here to their weird, rocky, fleshy Death Star. It is a creepy place, you guys. At least this area here isn't, like, weird or macabre somehow. Although some of this metal is a little strange. It kind of looks like scales or pieces of shell. Well, okay, so listen, Professor Neo. Like, the real story is they retreated. They got the Chaos Emeralds. Let me just try and summarize this. So they got the Chaos Emeralds. They retreated back here, and now I'm trying to figure out this machine they've got here, which I think is what's creating the portals. Thanks, Wizard Tails. Wizard Tails! Good luck, other me. May magic be on your side. Don't you dare winky face at me, Wizard Tails! Listen, I'm gonna give you a full-on piece of my mind! Listen, Wizard Tails, your day of reckoning has come!
Okay, listen. You literally just led me around in a circle again. I don't know if I can trust you, little guy. I feel like you're yeah, look, I feel like your chubby heart is in the right place, but you just keep taking me back here. You're just walking around in a circle. Listen, I want to trust you, little guy, but we're not getting anywhere. Oh, hey, thanks, Basil. Sonic is looking for you, Tails. Yell his name, Sonic. Hey. You guys have seen Tails! Hey, listen! Hey, little runt guy, they've seen Tails! They've seen Tails, little runt guy! Little runt guy, they've seen Tails! Guys, where's Tails? Where is Tails? Like, does anybody know, or do I just run around getting myself into trouble looking for him, or... Probably just gonna have to, like, run around looking for him. So, that's great. That's probably not gonna take, like, forever. Well, the aliens are doing whatever they're doing with the emeralds. Here is Shadow and all this. Hey, thanks, Shadow Android. Tails described the places he was in as having scaly metal. Huh. Honestly, I think I'm going crazy, because I think I can hear him, like, in the distance yelling about something. Like, I swear, it's like I can hear somewhere out there Tails, like, angrily yelling about something. Guys, just, like, as a quick check, am I going crazy, or is Tails actually, like, jumping up and down and screaming about something? What do you think, little runt guy? Am I going crazy? I mean, obviously, if I was really crazy, then you wouldn't even be real, and I think you must be. Although think is definitely... I wouldn't imagine something like this little runt guy, right? I mean, he was there when Shadow... Or was he? Do I just remember him being there with Shadow? I don't know how hard I hit my head, because I'm seriously wondering, like, are you real? Like, to a certain degree, you don't even look real. Thanks, Terios Shadow Android. No, Tails is screaming about something. Okay. Well, then I'm not going crazy. Come on, little guy, we're gonna go see Tails.
And that is precisely what I think of wizardry and magic and magical wizardry nonsense. Okay, because that's my opinion on that. And I've said Well, I've said basically everything I have to say about it now. So if you'll excuse me, Wizard Tales, I'm gonna get back to scientifically analyzing this stuff. Just gotta figure out exactly what I'm looking at. Maybe. Whoa, what's that? Huh. No, it's just you. It's Shadow's little pet guy from the Ark. How's it going, Runt? I'm kind of surprised you made it this far. You're still alive and everything. Thanks, Basil. Careful, he will cast a spell on you. What, Wizard Tales? You know, I'd like to see Wizard Tales try with his false, fake, imaginary wizardry nonsense. Meanwhile, I'll be doing real stuff with real science. And I suppose Wizard Tales has nothing to say about that. Wow. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Calm down, baby fox. I think Wizard Tales is innocent. Wizard Tales has appropriated my image and my nickname to create a wizard version of me. Which I would never be a wizard. I don't like it. Thanks, Terrio's Shadow Android. If Run is here, Sonic should be close behind. You guys have seen Sonic? Where is he? Thanks, Elliot Wilbur. Tails mad again, Tina. He needs that lap dance. You know, I'm really starting to not be able to stand you people. I swear to God.
Hey, what? Tails!
Sonic! It's you. I was. Oh my God, Sonic! I was just about to crash out again. I'm really glad you're here.
Okay, well, don't go crashing out now.
Okay, Sonic. I think this is what's making the slips.
Are you doing okay, buddy?
Yeah, no, I'm fine, but I think this is what's generating those slips.
Okay, that's interesting. Hey, thanks, the Amy update with Irish the Hedgehog.
Listen, I'm just gonna inspect a few things to confirm, but answer that.
Amy's feeling guilt and has started telling me every little thing she's ever done wrong in her life. I tell her I'm not a priest, though me grandfather was, and can't take confession. But it makes her feel better. I'm learning more of Amy than I ever thought I would. And as a chatterbox myself, I could listen to Amy all day if it helps. Yeah, I bet you'd like to listen to Amy all day, huh? Irish. Can't believe this guy. Thanks, Child of the Moon 86. Hey, Tails. Hey, bud.
Yeah?
This one's for you.
Congrats, Tails. You found the last remaining tech of a now extinct bug alien race. The Fomies corpus. What? Sonic, what am I reading?
It may or may not relate back to Omega in a pretty wild way.
Now break the shit so this bullshit can finally be over. At least the portal part, you still gotta find the Chaos Emeralds. Now hold on, wait a second. If this thing is making the Celestial slips, it's probably our best path off of this thing. I don't think they have random spaceships lying around that we can take.
Yeah, I checked back where I think the one I came here with Jamerl was, and it was gone.
Well, Sonic, they seem to be just like using random pieces of other technology that's not even their own here. Listen, I'm not gonna destroy this yet, but If you just give me a sec to investigate things a little more, I think I've got an idea.
Hey, well, listen, Tails, just... Ugandan sorcerer Tails. Do you know the magic way? Hey. Hey, Tails. Hey, Tails. Hey, Tails. Ugandan sorcerer Tails wants to know if you know the magic way.
No, I do not know the magic way. I will never adopt the magic way. Goodbye, Ugandan sorcerer Tails.
Really needs to lighten up about all that, like, magic stuff. Hey, thanks, Elliot Wilbur. Wait, how can Irish's grandfather be a priest, Sonic? I mean, did he stop being a priest and then he had kids, or are you allowed kids if you... I kind of don't really do religion, so I don't really know what the rules are. Is that like a thing? Like they can't have kids? Hey, Tails, can priests have kids?
They're generally required to be celibate, Sonic. It's kind of a major part of it.
Celibate is where you don't ever have sex, right?
Yes, Sonic, that is the exact description of celibacy.
Yikes. What, for like their whole lives?
Yes, Sonic, their whole lives. That's the point of the whole gig.
Why is that a rule?
I don't know, Sonic. Ask the Catholic Church or whoever came up with it. It goes back like hundreds of years, Sonic. I don't know where it comes from.
But like, why would that be a rule?
Sonic, I don't know. I'm doing science right now. I'm not a history major, and I don't really know anything about faith studies either.
Hey, thanks, Night Fury Lover. I don't think Irish is trying anything with Amy, but just in case, my dragon is staying close to her. He's pretty protective about this stuff. Yeah, well, good for your dragon. Not so great for me, because apparently I need to keep my eye on this guy. You'd think people would have some decency. Thanks, L-Dragon. No Sonic until they get married. That's abstinence. Well, that abstinence is... Abstinence is until you get married. I know that, but celibacy is just not ever. And, like, you have to, like, have sex in order to make a marriage, like, official. Like, religiously, not, like, legally, but religiously.
Actually, that's also a legal requirement in some places of the world.
Okay, whatever. Why are we talking? Why are we talking about whether or not priests can have sex?
Honestly, it feels like we talked about that so much more than whatever got us into the topic in the first place. I don't even remember.
Hey! Thanks, CC Turles. I wonder if Walter would try to call. One sec. RAF, 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 RAF.
Well, luckily, CC Turles, my dad can't just fly into space to bother me. You know, everyone's being mean to me today.
Yikes. Thanks. Fight songs by the Fighting Irish. Okay, so it's this guy again. Tails, I wrote a new intro to me fighting song to boost morale. On the 4th day of July, a slip tore across the sky. Then the raiders and invaders, they came falling. They fell on Station Square, but the Black Arms weren't prepared. When the FCA did answer to the calling. What do ye think?
I think maybe you should leave my girlfriend alone. Because, listen, friendly advice? She's got a hammer, buddy. And, not afraid to use it. Thanks, Dusk. Wait, if you all found the portal maker first, and if Shadow and Eclipse didn't find it, then that means that they must have found the Black Arm's power source, which are... Oh no, they need to get out of there fast. Actually, why isn't Shadow here? I thought he was specifically trying to find this thing. That's... Hold on, what? No, what exactly did he say? What exactly did he say? It was... They were going towards... something that the aliens thought was important, or... I think that was it? What could be more important to these guys than this? This is like the exact way they're doing everything they're doing. It's a little confusing. Thanks, Terios Shadow Android. So from what I gather, the plan is 1, find the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, definitely find the Chaos Emeralds. 2, kill all the Black Arms optional. 3, get home. 4, disable/destroy the Celestial Slip Crater. Yeah, I feel like that's more or less kind of the plan. Hey, thanks, Child of the Moon, so Sonic can be counted as a priest of the Blue Fist. You know, actually, screw you, I can't. Thanks, Elliot Wilbur. Me, Chuck, and Sonia are bunkered in at the mall, Sonic. Hey, well that's cool. Are there still, like, things open at the mall? Can anybody, like, go to the arcade there or anything? Okay, Sonic, listen. Stay with me, because this is gonna be some explaining. It's technobabble. I'm just gonna need to explain it to you. Okay, hit me. So, hey, thanks, Metallics. Negative, Sonic. Irish and Amy are only friends. He pretended to be you to prevent Amy from crashing out. Also apologize to Amy for telling her about your condition. I'm not sure I buy it. Sonic, can we just... You know what, never mind. Thanks, Dusk. Shadow and Eclipse said that they were using the hive mind to go to the important thing on this planet and looking for... Which isn't this portal, it must be... Hey, Sonic! Do you remember when you learned there were other variants of the Chaos Emerald in the universe? I think that's been mentioned. So, other planets have Chaos Emeralds. There's just a lot to unpack there. That's just like a lot of stuff, you know? That's a lot. Listen, Tails, I have learned a lot of stuff. I was living with aliens for a few days. Believe me, I have learned a lot of stuff. Thanks. The out-of-pocket question pocket. 1 is Tails to attach to Sonic. No. Hey, 2. Why does he need to know where Sonic is at all times? Well, sometimes I actually don't know where Sonic is. Sometimes I don't even know where Sonic is alive. I don't really know where this is coming from. Tails built a machine that could locate Sonic in any dimension, but space was too hard. He was at the other end of the galaxy. Give me a break. His dependency's so deep, he's willing to jump into alien portals for Sonic. We're saving the world here, and as a matter of fact, my expertise is what's gonna save us all with this stupid portal generator, so maybe people could cut me some slack. Well, you know, I cut you slack all the time. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about people.
Tails, don't say it.
I'm talking about society, Sonic.
Tails, stop with the society! Tails, no more society. No more society.
No, but listen, Sonic. Me getting this grilling, this is a society thing. I'm not even gonna pretend it's not.
Tails needs therapy.
No, I'm fine.
Well, Tails, I don't know, maybe you do. I mean, your parents are a little unusual.
Well, I'm fine, thanks. In space, can no one hear you talk about the RAF? As a matter of fact, there's only one person I need to make sure never hears me say RAF, and no, he cannot hear me up in space. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. So in other words, Tails is trying to stalk Sonic. I don't stalk Sonic!
Guys, we're literally brothers. You can't stalk family.
How would that even work? My stalker's a random person I've never met. I would actually be willing to... I would kind of be willing to say that if you have a personal relationship with somebody, you're not a stalker. That's just not how that works. Like, you know them.
Okay, Tails, buddy. The thing about the portal stuff.
Right. The thing about the portal stuff. Listen, people are just giving me a really hard time there. I'm sorry. Thanks, Pow Pow the Purple Chow. Blue Cat Chow. Hospital bed sleep. Chow Chow. Dad coma. Pow Pow the Purple Chow. Your owner's in a coma.
I mean, it could be his, like, actual dad.
Now, Chow don't really have... Honestly, Chow are a little loose on familial relationships. I've had to study them to a certain degree for this whole translator project.
So the portal thing.
Yes, okay, the portal thing. Listen, Sonic. The Black Arms are generating the portals with this stolen tech. And the way they're controlling it is they've got actual controllers. Now, there was one here left, I think, maybe for repairs. But Oh, you have gotta be kidding me! Space Walter!
Space Walter? Did someone say RAF? Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you two. I didn't think anyone in space would enjoy talking about the RAF.
Stop it! Stop! Stop! You can't do this to me! There is no space version of my dad!
There's space versions of a lot of stuff, though, Tails. Who knows? Maybe... I'm not saying that there's literally Space Walter Prower. I'm saying that maybe there's a guy similar to him out in space.
There's not! He likes the RAF that is specifically on Earth. That is an Earth trait. You can't be an interplanetary RAF nerd. How would that even work?
Okay, well, maybe it wouldn't. Thanks, Epic Griever. Taking notes for my project. Okay, Tails, I'm just gonna send research this for my project.
And hold on, Sonic. I'm just gonna research this for my project so I can travel around more easily. So who's calling me? Listen, I don't know who's calling you, but listen. Okay, Sonic. The Black Arms are having this thing generate portals for them remotely by using remotes.
Thanks, Basil. Tails in space.
Guys, I am trying to explain important stuff that's gonna save the whole planet. Listen, okay, I'm on the verge, Sonic. I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge. I could crash out any second, but I still need to explain this to you. So, okay.
Tails, you still need to crash out if another thing happens, cause Wizard Walter just got here.
Sonic, I am about to get very angry. Well, let's just see what he says. Thank you, Wizard Walter. I heard something about the RAF, and I thought I might check in with a bit of magical storytelling. Okay, no, that tears it! I can't do this anymore! I'm trying to explain something to Sonic, which is going to be part of my plan that I'm making right now for how we're going to save the planet and get back to Earth from this giant, rocky, meaty Death Star thing, and you're telling me that you've got Wizard Walter and he wants to talk about magic storytelling in the RAF. I can't do this right now, you guys. I am about to pass out. Tails! Tails, just calm down. Sometimes it is very difficult to be calm, Sonic. Sometimes it is very difficult. Let's just... So the Black Arms have remote controls. Oh god. Thanks, CC Churlas, but Tails, there could be a space RAF. Next time, don't say my people's lives don't matter. You know what? They don't! Because you said that you're like the last one anyway, and you don't matter to me. So maybe your people don't matter anymore because you're the only representative of them. Maybe they don't matter, CC Churlas! So Tails! Tails! You gotta stay calm. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm, and now I'm going to explain the stupid thing with the stupid portals with the stupid aliens, okay? And if I get interrupted again, I literally don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't think there's anything I can do. I think I just have to let it happen. Oh, thanks. Explanation by Irish the Hedgehog. My grandfather being a priest is actually a tale full of adventure, romance, magic, loyalty, faith, and forbidden love, but it's too long to fit in one dono. Basically, me mother, Bridget, was conceived through magical means, not sex. Me Gam Gam is fairy, and I love me Gam Gam. Irish, you're trying to tell me that you're what? Quarter fairy? The magical things that don't exist. And guess what else? Look at this. It's Ugandan Walter. It's my dad, but from Uganda. Okay, that seems highly specific. Do you know the way to my son? Okay, technically yes, but you can see where I am. Ugandan Walter. You know what, Ugandan Walter? I don't have any time for you. Thanks, Warlock Tails. I will gladly... Warlock Tails! Okay, Tails, calm down. It's not you. You just gotta stay calm, okay? Just calm down. I will gladly sling some spells against your doppelgangers because we need you at your best. Warlock Tails, I swear to God, if you are just Wizard Tails wearing some other wizardry hat, and then he takes off his wizard hat and he puts on his warlock hat, I'm Warlock Tails now! Whoa, Tails, you're freaking out again. No, I'm sick of this. I'm trying to save the world, and people won't stop bugging me. They're telling me that I stalk my own brother, that I'm some kind of weirdo, that I need therapy. And you know what? These people are gonna make me need therapy because they're telling me that Space Walter and Ugandan Walter are here to talk about the RAF and finding the way to my son, probably to talk about the RAF, and that there's Wizard Tails and Warlock Tails. And I can't stand this anymore, Sonic. I just can't do this. Tails, please. I need to know where you're at with this plan. It's literally how we're gonna save Earth. No, I'm gonna finish going through these, and then all these people get a piece of my mind, and that's how it's gonna go. Thanks, CC Churlas. Okay, alright, chat. Tails just declared war on me. Attention all Walters of the multiverse. Tails wants to know all about the RAF. If you had any power to make good on this threat, then you would be evil. Thanks, Elliot Wilbur. I'm worried about helping folks, Sonic, not mall shopping, although try telling Sonya we just got invaded by aliens and she wants me to help her buy shoes.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like my sister. Thanks, Epic Reaver. Remote control, save the world. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm struggling to like keep the thread on this, so I'm gonna need you to explain the whole thing again.
Of course I have to do that. What was I thinking? That maybe I wouldn't have to explain everything all over again because these people won't stop. They won't stop.
Hey, thanks, true hero. Everyone shut up and let Tails explain, see? And Tails, stop shouting. The Black Arms are gonna find you and Sonic if you keep this up. You can't save the world if you're caught. Okay, I mean, sure, maybe that would be bad, but it's me, I'm here. And feeling pretty fresh, because I haven't really been doing that much lately. I was hanging out on Rentia. It's the planet I wound up on originally.
Listen, Sonic, you're gonna have to tell me all about it some other time, so listen. And this is very specific.
Hey, thanks, Cheerios Shadow Android. Okay, before you crash out about magic again.
I was literally just about to explain stuff that's science, but that, okay, fine.
Here's a way of thinking about it. It's all just a bunch of supernatural energy BS. Sort of like the chaos energy that comes from the emeralds and powers me and other shadow androids.
You do not understand the chaos. The chaos emeralds are just conducting some kind of energy field, like electricity or magnetism. It's some kind of universal force. It's just a branch of physics that's opened up in recent years because understanding of them is not great right now, but it's gonna get better.
Okay, Tails, buddy. Just gotta stay on task. You need to explain the plan to me.
Well, how am I supposed to explain the plan when Druid Tails is here? Druid Tails! I know that True Hero said to stop yelling, but Druid Tails, I would not be able to make this stuff up. Witchy Tails! Walter Wonka!
Okay, well, let's just read the messages. Maybe they're not as bad as they look. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Sonic, of all the stuff you've said.
Okay, let's just see what they say. Thanks, Druid Tails. Clearly, my boy, you just need to become more in tune with nature and the natural energies of the world. Once you become one with nature, you will finally understand the ways of magic.
Druid Tails, once I make more scientific discoveries, I will become more knowledgeable of science.
Thanks, Witchy Tails. Wingardium Levio, shut up.
Well, Witchy Tails, unfortunately for you, magic is not real, and I'm still talking.
Thanks, Walter Wonka. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of royal aviation. Okay, Tails, I really am sorry for that one.
I have never in my life did I think, for 1 second, Walter Wonka.
Hey, thanks, Mini Tails.
Another Tails, of course! Tails, please ignore them, focus on the important stuff. How am I supposed to ignore this? CC Turles is saying hashtag SLM, hashtag REF, hashtag Phoenix. Let's go, chat.
Okay, let's go take a break from REF and SLM and stuff. Thanks, Dominic. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this, Runt. Yeah, I'm sorry, Runt.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Runt.
Okay. So, Tails. Now, you can tell me the plan.
Okay. So to recap, the Black Arms are generating the Celestial Slips with this machine that they stole from somewhere. And they're making the portals on demand. Stay with me. They're making the portals on demand with remote controls. I found one and I fixed it, and I just made a little Celestial Slip to test it. It's working. And Tails, is anyone else seeing double? Sonic,
Guys, okay, Tails. See an eye doctor. Okay, keep going. Tell me the plan.
okay, well with this I can create a Celestial Slip to get us off of here. But I can also plant. Well, I was also able to charge up an explosive device, which I will plant here, and I can activate remotely. So, here's the plan, Sonic. And this is very important that we all know the plan. This is very important. When we're leaving this location, I will set off the bomb remotely, which will destroy this machine so they can never make any more Celestial Slips. Before it explodes, I will use this remote control that I have to make a Celestial Slip. We'll go back to Earth, and then as soon as we're through, this thing will blow up and boom. They can't make any more Celestial Slips ever again.
Okay, hey, little buddy, that's a great plan. Thanks, Bark the polar bear. Sonic, it was amazing. I rode on the back of a giraffe I was saving. I figured I might die any moment, so why not cross it off my bucket list? Okay. I was never happier. Though now I fear my life has peaked. How does one top riding a giraffe in a battle against an alien invasion? No, seriously, how would I personally top that? I guess you would probably think that getting my sister back would top that. 'Cause you're such a weirdo. Hey, thanks, EC Turles.
Well, yeah, here we go. It's not evil to defend the validity of my life and my people. If the situation was reversed, you know for a fact you wouldn't call yourself evil, you hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Just remember you started this, boy. Also, magic is very real. Tell him the truth, Sonic.
Hey, look, if Tails tells me that magic stuff is just science stuff that people don't understand yet, I'm willing to believe him. He's kind of got this whole thing with, like, the science and the robots and the math figured out a lot more than me.
See, Turles, you literally started it. You know, I don't even know what you were before you started harassing me and Cream.
Thanks, Fantasia Tails.
I cannot believe this is still going on! All of this sounds like magic, but with extra steps, especially chaos energy. Pretty sure that is magic. Chaos magic. I will find you.
Oh, hey, thanks, Artistaton. I'm back on Earth helping with others. Good luck with the plan, guys. Techno will want to interview you guys when all this is over. Gotta get back to work helping people. Hey, well, listen, maybe. I'm not really the interviewing type. I'm more the relaxing type after something like this.
I'll probably be busy with studying different things. I have learned a lot out of this. There's a lot of new information. So, we're clear on the plan.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Terios Shadow Android. What about Shadow Eclipse and the Chaos Emeralds?
Well, obviously we're not gonna blow up the slip generator before we find them, and then they can go through the celestial slip I make with us.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we got a plan. Alright, listen, well, I'm glad you can, Tails. Now we just gotta find out where Shadow and Eclipse are. Otherwise, I can't exactly leave them behind, but this might take a little longer than I'd like if we can't find them.
Thanks, CC Churles. You're back. I was under the direction of her parents to turn her off from boys and men so she could focus on work. So you say. I was literally doing my job, so you say. You were genuinely being annoying with breaking up Shadow and Rouge, then moving on to dating Cream. You can't, by the way. I don't want to date Cream.
It's okay if you do.
Sonic, I literally don't. I don't even want to do that. People are... I can't catch a break today.
Hey, thanks. Obi Walter Prower.
My point stands. I cannot catch a break. What about the technology, Tails? If you destroy it, it will be gone forever. It could be so useful. Listen, I feel like this has just created enough problems that, well, maybe certain things aren't meant to be.
Also, there's not really a lot of time to
Study this and reverse engineer it and figure it all out. No, there is not. And I have been told that this was made by bug people.
Oh, yeah. Apparently the bug people made all their stuff out of themselves. Like, this is probably made out of bug people. And they're all extinct now, so I don't think that we can, like, recreate this.
Sonic, these are weird things to say to a guy.
Yeah, no, I know it's weird, but it's what I've been told.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's go back to Let's go back to what we were talking about.
Obi Walter Prower donated 69.
Well, it's 6.9, but I see what he was doing. Hello there, my son. I'm here for the RAF. Guys, I don't even know how much energy I have left for this anymore.
Thanks, Robot Tails. Magic Tails does not compute. Crashout.exe activated. I cast non-magical bullet.
Okay, you know what? I said I didn't have any energy left. You know what? That is such a mean, stupid, and insulting portrayal of me. And you can't just... I'm a real person. You can't just parody me like this and make fun of me like that. You know what? I feel like I must respect you people as much as you respect me at this point. Which is no respect at all.
Hey, look. Tails, look, they're making fun of me instead. Bluefus alert. Sonic, you fool. You could have told Bark anything to set his new goals on. Instead, you told him to keep going after your sister. What were you thinking? Have you no imagination? Okay, I didn't tell him to do that. I said I assumed that that's probably what he was going to want to do next. Because for some reason he's got, like, really terrible taste.
Okay, that is true. He does have pretty terrible taste.
Hey, thanks, Elliot Wilbur. If that polar bear gets near Sonya, I'll clock him. Okay, well, listen, I don't really rate him very highly as a fighter, given the fact that he was a real wipeout, but yeah, I feel like he'd still cause trouble for most people. Thanks, Dynamite. Perfect plan. Bring respect in Tails' name. Exactly. Tails just came up with a great plan. We're gonna save the world. Thanks, Epic Reaver Mega. Foreshadowing. No one gets left behind on Bomb. Dingalee Earth. Okay, listen. No, I don't know what you're getting at, but no one's getting left behind, and we're not gonna get blown up.
I mean, well, things would have to go very wrong for that to happen.
Thanks, Triax. What's next? A Black Arms Tales, Shadow Tales.
So I see you like giving each other ideas on this.
Hey, thanks, Elliot Wilbur. I still say Tails needs that lap dance from Tina. Maybe you and me should be priests.
Honestly, maybe yes. Maybe we should. Thanks, Dusk. You all should know that the Black Arms have their own variants of the Emerald as well, which is what allows them to even move this planet as powering this whole place. It's where Shadow and Eclipse end up, since only the power source could be important than the portal. That seems highly unlikely. If the Black Arms had their own set of emeralds, then they would not be obsessed with getting the ones on Earth.
Yeah, I don't... Listen, as far as I know, it's pretty rare to have a set anywhere in the whole universe, so I don't think they've got them. Apparently this thing moves like really, really slowly, so... Well... I don't know, I don't think the theory works.
Okay.
Thanks, Basil. Cast love spell on Tails to fall in love with Tina.
So we're talking about extra fake made-up versions of the extra fake made-up magic.
Tails, just calm down.
Okay, you're right. I will calm down. I will calm down. Thanks, Terrio's shadow android. There's more to being a priest than not having sex. Okay, well, I acknowledge that, but I raised you that we were just talking about how weird some people are, and maybe we should be priests to get left alone.
Hey, thanks, Elliot Wilbur. I can handle bark and don't insult your sister, Sonic. Hey.
Wow.
Listen, just try and stop me, pal. Just try and stop me. Hey, thanks, Ryax. Runt Tails, Metal Tails, Egg Tails, Sonic Tails.
Now you're not. Now you're just making them up and not even doing the bit where they come in and say something that. Sonic, let's get out of here.
Okay, look. You've got the plan on what we're doing with the whole thing with this generator. I need to find the Chaos Emeralds, and we need to get Shadow and Eclipse out of here with us, because I don't think it's, like, the right thing to do to leave anybody behind here. Even if they're Shadow. Alright. Let's get looking.
And Runt's coming with us, I guess. He's not that horrifically ugly once you kind of get used to him.
I mean, he looks fine. I've seen worse.
Thanks, Cheerios Shadow Android. Perhaps becoming monastics would be more fitting.
Okay, what is a monastic?
Okay, so it's kind of a... It's kind of like a specific pursuit of spirituality. I think nuns are monastics and monks. I think monasticism is being a monk or a nun. I really think that's for me.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be a monk either. Like, it was a joke. I don't actually want to not have a girlfriend.
You know what, Sonic? Let's just get moving. Let's start looking for Shadow.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, well, wish us luck, you guys. Okay, so Eclipse. Things are starting to feel very odd. And I acknowledge that myself. But listen, Shadow Android. I was referring to monks isolated in 06. What a horrible, horrible
Ugh. Some people just deny themselves so much. God, I do not want to live that kind of life.
Well, unfortunately, because of the mind link, I happen to know that you don't. Yes, it probably wouldn't kill you and your wife to go a little easier on things occasionally.
Eclipse, I am very, very much struggling to put up with how intimate our knowledge of each other's lives is.
Let's focus on the shared experiences instead, given the fact that loving marriage is not one of the things I can relate to about your life. Except, I suppose you're not actually married.
Eclipse, I swear to God.
Okay, no, I understand. I won't bring it up again. Far more important is that we know we're in an important place.
But there's nothing making celestial slips. So then where the fuck are we? I was referring to monks isolated in 06. God. What kind of... Who starts with that? What is wrong with you people? What a life.
All right.
Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Guy's Tales found the portal device. Before us.
That's not good news.
Oh right, Sonic found a rift to rift. The Black Arms got the Chaos Emeralds. And Sonic and Tails came back through.
They must have gone to Earth.
They plan on finding you guys, the Emeralds, escape, then blow it up. I don't know why I can't feel the Emeralds. If they're here on the Damocloid.
The Damocloid is a very large place, Shadow. You wouldn't be able to sense them on a different continent on Earth.
Noted.
Shadow. If we're in somewhere that's very important to the Black Arms, and we know this for a fact, but this isn't anywhere, maybe not even anywhere near to where they're generating the slips, then the question comes to mind. Where are we?
That is a good question. One which I don't have an answer to. Where is this place? Why is this important? Where are we? What are we looking at here?
Shadow. Do you feel what I can feel?
Eclipse, I can roughly feel everything you can feel. But it's supposed to be impossible. My scans say some kind of throne room.
Shadow. I don't know. I don't know how this can be possible. How?
Getting calls from Robo Stan, ignore. Contact Shadow, prepare to go to the portal before the planet blows up. I'd advise they're still sending calls. No, this...
Shadow. No. No! No!
Shadow. Now you have returned to your true homeland. Now you see that which you tried to destroy. That which you did not understand. There is much that I will show you very soon. And you have brought your brother.
Eclipse.
I see it too.
Oh, dear God.